He's a good man. I've heard you, but there's nothing that will bring us together in that way.
I can talk to him.
No, that would be super embarrassing. Please, Granny, I'm not even looking for a man, if I'm going to be sincere.
You've not been looking for a man for over how many years now?
Men are wicked, and they can be terrible, but that doesn't mean there aren't good men like Dennis among the bad ones.
I don't want to hear Dennis. Mention someone else that is in this country.
There is no man for me in this country anymore.
Do you want me to die without seeing you get married? Is that it?
Emotional blackmail, that's what you're doing.
Give it any name you like, but I'm being real here. I won't be happy if I die.
Let's talk about something else. Like, do you need me to cook you anything?
You want to cook for me? When was the last time you cooked in this house?
I want to cook for you this night.
Esther, you are forgetting that you are no longer in your 20s. You are now growing old gradually. Don't you see it with your eyes?
I'm still young, Granny. You've got nothing to worry about. I will give you grandkids soon.
That's just what I want to hear. And if Dennis isn't coming back, go for Charles.
This one you came to my house today. It's very likely rain is going to fall.
Look at you. I thought people said you're not doing well, but everywhere isn't the same as the last time I came. There are a lot of changes here.
When was the last time you came to my place to check on me?
It's been a while, but at least I come often. This place is looking lovely.
Thank you. So where are you heading to, or where from?
So you mean I can't just wake up and say it's your house that I'm coming to?
It's so unlike you even being so sincere. How's Grandma's body?
She's fine. You won't believe this, but for the past week now, all she has been talking about is get married, Esther. Bring me home a husband at least.
I can't blame her for sounding that way. She knows that she's old and that anything can happen to her.
You're also like her. How could I have forgotten that you also support her?
You can't blame me, can you now?
What about you? When are you going to get married?
Marriage may not be for me, Esther. You know how all the men I meet don't want anything to do with me once they realize I have a daughter. But she's grown up now. What am I even looking in any serious relationship? Just introduce me to people.
Introducing you to people? I'm not doing that. Meet people by yourself. And really, you should get married, my darling. Give birth to another child. You know Rose will soon be done with school. And before you know it, it's a man she'll be bringing for you.
I would love that. I've told her already that if she meets someone serious, she should bring him home so they will get married and start having grandkids for me.
Titi, you want to be a grandmother already?
You can't blame me. You know how I'm always grateful when I look at Rose. I'm glad that I didn't follow my sister's advice and aborted her back then.
How's Dorcas doing? It's been a long time I even asked her.
She's doing fine.
Daddy, welcome back from your trip. I hope it went well.
It was fine. Where is my darling and Sharon?
Ma went to the market while Sharon went to school.
Okay. What have you been doing at home since you are the only one?
Nothing. I've just been resting since I've done all of my house chores. Should I get you water to drink, sir?
No, that's not needed. There is something I want to discuss with you.
Okay, sir.
Remember the last time you told me you wanted to work for money so you can have your own little money?
Yes, sir, I said that.
Well, I don't think getting a job is a good thing for you, Lydia, because you might miscalculate the money they give you or sell things wrongly in the store, which will end up getting you and me in trouble, because I'll be the one to pay for it.
I'll be careful in my calculations.
What is 46 multiplied by 5?
Daddy, the number is too big for me to calculate, but I will use the calculator.
How many times have you used calculator in your life? How many?
Few times, but Rose taught me how to use it.
You don't know how to use your calculator, Lydia. What about a cell phone? Can you use it as well? I'm sure you can't use any of them.
Daddy, I'm a fast learner. If I'm given the opportunity to learn, I'll also do well.
You can't learn anything, Lydia, and you are too old to learn something. That is why I've decided that you should marry Vincent, the shoe cobbler.
What? Married?
I've checked you, ma, and there is nothing to worry about. You are doing fine.
Thank you, Charles. I've known you for quite some years now, and I can tell you are no longer the young man you used to be back then.
That's true, ma.
Do you by any chance have any lover? Someone you are planning on settling down with?
I do.
Tell me the truth. Do you, Charles? I remember the last time I asked. That was how you were telling me you do. But up till now, you've not brought me an wedding invitation card.
I am not in a serious relationship yet, but I'm on the lookout for one.
What is a fine young man like you still doing single? Or are you and my granddaughter in a competition together on not getting married? And you know the two of you are kind of both perfect for each other.
Me and Esther?
Yes, she's beautiful and smart, and you're also handsome and smart. You are the kind of man I would like for her.
Ma,
Tell me, don't you find her attractive?
she's a very beautiful lady, ma.
Don't you find her attractive? I know she's beautiful, but don't you find her attractive?
She's beautiful, ma, and I find her attractive.
If you find her attractive, then tell me, why haven't you spoken to her before on matters relating to love, or are you scared?
My grandma mentioned something to me yesterday that has been bothering me.
What's that?
She's trying to matchmake me with Charles.
Really? Charles? The doctor I saw yesterday, the cute one?
Yeah, she's trying to matchmake us together.
Seriously? Well, that's a great idea. You and the doctor together.
It's not a great idea. I mean, I've got my own man. I've got Dennis.
You've got Dennis, but he's not here, and Grandma, she's sick, and here's the doctor.
I don't even like the doctor. He's a cool person though.
You don't like him. What if he asks you out? And would have agreed to it.
He wouldn't ask me out. It's just somehow to me that Granny wants me to go out with him. Matchmaking me and him together.
Can't blame her, can we? But come to think of it, you and Charles together. He's good looking, he's nice, he's friendly, work oriented. So he's not a man after your money.
Yeah, he takes on so many things. That's something I agree with you.
And to crown it all, Granny likes him. And you both don't have to wait for a long time before the wedding takes place.
But I'll be marrying someone I don't love.
You can love him eventually. You should give it a thought though. Charles and Esther.
It will be Esther and Dennis.
Daddy, I don't want to get married to Vincent.
You don't want to get married to him?
I don't, Dad. I don't even know him as a person, and I don't want to rush into marriage.
You don't want to rush into marriage? Is that what you just said? Where did you hear anything related to rushing into marriage?
I heard Mom saying it to Sharon that she shouldn't rush into marriage, but take her time to get married to anyone she decides she wants to end up with.
But you and Sharon aren't the same. You are not going to school or doing anything with your life. And before you get spoiled or get pregnant and come home, it's best to get married.
Get pregnant?
Vincent is a good man and he's a shoe cobbler. You can get married to him and also learn how to make shoes from him.
I don't want to marry now, Dad. Please don't force me to marry now.
Lydia.
Daddy, please don't force me to get married. If it's about the poison that I took, I promise you that I will never try to kill myself. I promise you this. But don't force me to marry that man.
Fine, I've heard you. But know that you will still get married sooner or later. And it will not be any of Chief Olu's son, but the man I choose for you.
Hey baby, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, my love. I was just about to call you.
I've been waiting for your call, but you are calling quite late today. Where have you been?
I went to check on my friend, and it's been a long time I got home.
A male or female friend?
A female friend. Don't tell me you're trying to be jealous.
I'm a jealous man, my love. I've told you this about me before. Are you sure it's a female friend you went to see and not a male friend?
Yeah, I'm sure about this. Why don't you come home and be watching everything?
If I'm back, you can be sure that I'll be watching you because I don't want any man trying to take you off my hands.
When are you coming home? It's almost 2 months now.
Baby, I'm still on water. I'm not sure I'll be able to come home now.
Why can't you just leave everything you're doing there and come home for me?
Baby, you know I would love to come home for you. As I'm here, my heart yearns for you alone, Esther. You are the one that always fill my thoughts.
You keep saying this, but your actions are different. It doesn't show that I'm the one in your heart or your thoughts.
Baby, do you think I want to be here, but my hands are tied?
You can find a way around it, Dennis, if you want to. I just want us to get married here.
You will have to wait for me to come back home.
Did she just reject the idea of marrying Vincent?
Yes, she did, and that's the best decision she might have just made. I can't imagine Lydia is getting married to a man like Vincent.
What's wrong with a man like Vincent?
Are you seriously asking me that? Can you marry him?
God forbid. Why would you even think of me and Vincent?
You are the one who asked me what's wrong with a man like Vincent.
Vincent and Lydia are perfect for each other. He's not educated and she's also not educated. They both will be able to understand themselves better.
She should get married to someone who is educated so the man will compliment her and not a man that is still struggling with himself. Do you know that man follows small girls around?
If he gets married to her, he won't be following ladies anymore.
Is that what you think?
Who cares? He might even continue to follow women around. That's his decision, but he's the one who's perfect for Lydia.
I don't think she will marry him. Your dad already said okay to her since he said no.
Peter, good afternoon.
Lydia, what are you doing here? Are you following me all around town?
I should be the one asking you that question, as I have been seeing you a lot in this area.
So you have been seeing me come around, but you never said hello to me.
All the times I used to see you, you're always busy doing something, either delivering a good or unloading goods.
I would have stopped whatever I was doing and answered you.
Doesn't look that way when I saw you walking the way you were walking.
How was I walking?
That doesn't matter. What are you doing here?
Deliver some goods here. I see you came to buy something here. Let me pay for it today since you didn't allow me the last time.
You don't have to do that. I have money in my hand and I don't want any problems.
What problems are you referring to? Me paying for you won't cause any problems.
I don't need you to pay for me.
I want to pay for you, and today I must collect your phone number.
I don't have a cell phone.
You don't have a cell phone? You're joking, right? We both know you have a phone.
I don't have a cell phone, no number you can call.
Come on, give me your number since you said I can't know your house.
No phone number, and I'm still saying no to you knowing my house. She's finally home, Charles.
Grandma Charles, good afternoon, both of you.
Good evening, Miss Esther. How are you doing today?
I should be fine, but is everything okay with Grandma? Did she have another episode?
I'm fine. Nothing is wrong with me. I have told you not to worry about me.
Is she fine, Charles? I mean, you're here.
Yes, your grandma is fine. I just came in to run some checks on her and to also make sure that she's okay.
I'm relieved to hear that, but today isn't one of the days you're meant to come over.
I called him over to come see me.
Okay, I'll leave you two to continue your conversation. I'll go to rest upstairs. Had a really busy morning.
You are not going upstairs. I will go upstairs while you two sit down and talk about everything, like your day and whatever you both decide to talk.
Grandma, you're leaving?
You two should enjoy each other's company. He has been waiting for you since.
How was the business over there?
The business went well. Can't you see? I was able to come back on time, unlike the last time I stayed longer.
That's true. It's good to have you back home. I already spoke to that daughter of yours to make your favorite.
I hope when I was away, she did not give you too much trouble.
No, she dares not to do that. You are the only one she does that to. And that's why whenever you are home, she misbehaves.
I have been thinking about what you said about Lydia marrying Vincent, the cobbler.
That's nice. When do we prepare? I'm sure with someone like him, we don't even need much to prepare.
I spoke to Lydia about it, and she said she doesn't want to get married now. She said she heard you when you advised Sharon not to rush into marriage.
Well, that's Sharon and not her. She's too stupid and dumb and she does nothing. The best thing for her is to get her married before she turns bad and we can't be able to control her.
That is true, but she said no, and I told her okay.
What? This was what I was saying. That is only you that she can say that to. So because she said no, you are agreeing with it.
But did you expect me to have said
that you are not seeking for her permission, that she will marry and do whatever you say to her? But since she has agreed that she does not want to marry Vincent, no problem. But she won't marry any of Chifolu's son and she won't marry in this house again.
You don't need to worry, and I won't come to your house unannounced.
No phone number, and you are not going to know my house. Neither will you think of coming.
Okay, fine, but you know I just want to be your friend. I'm here not to bite.
I know that, but honestly, I don't have a phone. It's not like I don't want to give you my number.
That's new. You are the first person I'm meeting that does not have a phone. Why not ask your parents to get you one?
It's more complicated than you think, but let me guess. I'm also the first person you have met that does not want to show my house to you.
That's true. You want everything about you to be a mystery to me, and I kind of like that.
Okay, but I'm not making anything a mystery. You are the one thinking that way.
Since I can't get your number and also know your place, why not allow me to pay for all these things then?
Like I said earlier, no thanks. I can't allow you to do that for me.
Why not? What if I insist? I want to be a gentleman.
No, thank you. I can't take it because it will only get me into more trouble.
I don't want you to get into trouble because I offered to pay. But I hope you are not saying this because you don't want me to pay.
If that's how you interpreted it, all good, but I gained nothing from lying.
I'm sorry if I offered you by thinking that way.
You don't need to. I'll be on my way now.
I don't want you to go yet. I enjoy your little conversation and I don't want it to end.
As much as I enjoy it too, I don't want it to end. I have to get home on time. Sorry, maybe another time when we see each other.
And when will that be? I have no means of reaching you and I can't come to your place.
Tomorrow, you can wait for me around where we met the first time, around 4 o'clock. If you like, be late, you won't see me.
I'll be there, and why would I be late when I know I might not get you to see you again until another lucky time like this?
See you tomorrow then.
I'm sorry about my grandma. I know this is awkward and embarrassing.
You don't need to apologize on her behalf. I understand how grandmas can be. My grandma usually does this too, but I got lucky. She does it to my elder brother.
You're lucky she doesn't do it to you.
Yeah, I know.
How's Granny? I hope she's fine because she's all I got now.
Yes, she's fine. She just needs to rest more and not stress or overstress herself out.
You know, she never listens and she only worries so much about me these days.
Then you should do things that won't allow her to stress too much. All she needs now is rest and sleep.
Okay, I'm just doing that though. So,
what are your plans today or tomorrow? I was thinking we should go out, just to talk.
okay, this is cool, but I
understand if you don't want to go out with me. You don't need to force it.
that was not what I was going to say to you. I was going to say yes, it would be nice.
Okay, I will drop you the location and time later in the day. Thank you for agreeing to go out with me.
Stop making me look awkward. Thanks for dropping by to see my grandma. See you.
I thought I asked you not to come back here. Wait, why don't you like staying at your place?
Is this how you welcome me after a very long day? I know you have asked me not to come back here, but I'm sure you like the idea of me here because without me, you'd be bored.
Am I the one that stressed you out or asked you to misplace your boss money? Now you owe your life to him and he can treat you as he likes.
You won't understand the kind of work I do. How far did you get the job for me?
Not yet, but once I do, I will hit you up. The problem is, how will you continue the two jobs together?
I don't plan on doing that though. I'll tell my boss I want to leave, but I'll be paying him back his money every month's end once I get my salary.
But you know the salary is small. How will you cope?
It's better than nothing. Look, today I came back with nothing because all the money is going to him. For how long will I continue like this?
How long will you take it to even pay off all the money you owe your boss?
With the rate at which market is slow these days, maybe 2 years or more.
2 years? So you'll be working and just giving him your money? Guy, you should have just gone to school. This one is serious poverty.
It's just because I lost that money. There is some other money I borrowed from him.
Why did this not come to my mind earlier? All this time, I kept asking her to bring a man for me, when there has always been a man here for her. Look at how the two of them look so cute together. I'm sure my grandchildren are going to be so beautiful. I can't wait to have my grandchildren, Charles and Esther. I'm sure now they will see themselves in different way. God, please don't let my granddaughter be too stubborn towards Charles and let her accept him and take her mind away from that guy in Russia. How can she claim that she loves a man that she has never seen, only met online on the internet? Let me start planning the best wedding in the world.
Grandma, she's finally succeeded in matchmaking me with Charles. But come to think of it, Charles is not looking bad. Why am I even thinking of Charles? Grandma, think at what you have caused. Here I am thinking about Charles. I'm not supposed to be thinking about my darling Dennis. I've not even heard from my baby. I just got carried away by Titi and then Grandma and Charles. What did I even agree to accept a date with Charles? But I know if I didn't, Granny won't give me peace in this house. I just have to play along. I just hope Dennis comes back on time. If not, I don't know what I'll do. Just who I was expecting to call. Hey baby, how are you doing?
I was thinking that you don't want to talk to me again, cause I can't figure out why you haven't been picking my calls.
Baby, you know that's not true. I'll never want to stop talking to you. Fully part of all this, I have too been busy to have time for my phone today.
And why is that? What kept you so occupied that you forgot that your baby existed? Or are you trying to replace me?
Someone is sounding not jealous now. But you know, that's not true. No one in this country can ever replace you, my love.
So what did you do today?
Nothing serious. I went to see my friend. Then went back home. Talked to Grandma and her doctor was around to check on her.
I hope she's fine and taking her medications. And not disturbing you to bring any man home other than me.
You should come back soon, because if you don't, she will start the conversation again. I don't know what I'll do then.
You know I'll be back soon. It's just that I can't right now. Still on the water. And I might be here for the next 3 months.
Okay.
What is wrong, my love? Why are you sounding that way?
I'm not sounding anyway. It's just that I feel like I'm the only one wanting to see you. It's as if you don't want to see me.
You know that is not true, Esther. I love you so much, and what I feel is real. Truly, I might not be close to you, but deep inside me, all I desire the most right now is seeing you, nothing more.
Then why are you not here? You left me all by myself. And if I offer to come and meet you, you say no.
Come on, babe. I don't like it when you sound this way. I am working hard so I can spoil you when I come, and you know how the military can be. I can't leave until I am done with this mission.
So you're saying that once you're back from the sea, I'll see you?
Yes, baby. So please cheer up. I don't like hearing your voice though. I want my baby happy, okay?
Okay, baby. You know talking to you makes me excited, and I can't wait to have you in my arms.
I can't wait to have you in my arms too.